There is a moment in life when many people begin to notice small changes in the way they see the world. The words in a book seem slightly harder to read. Street lights at night appear brighter than they used to. And sometimes, by the end of the day, the eyes simply feel tired in a way they never did before. For many people over the age of 60, these changes arrive slowly, almost quietly, and it's easy to assume they are simply a normal part of aging. For a long time, I believed the same thing. I thought that as the years passed, changes in vision were something we simply had to accept. But as I began researching more deeply into eye health, I discovered that the story might be more complex than that. The eyes are remarkable organs, constantly working to process light, color, and detail every waking moment. Because of this, they depend on very specific nutrients and protective systems to maintain their function over time. That curiosity led me to explore the work of specialists who study the relationship between nutrition and eye health. One name that repeatedly appeared during my investigation was Dr. Ethan Walker, a specialist known for explaining how certain nutrients support the delicate structures of the eye, particularly the retina. Listening to his explanations changed the way I began to think about vision and aging. Dr. Ethan Walker often explains that the retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in the human body. Every second, it converts light into signals that travel to the brain, allowing us to perceive the world around us. Because this process is so active, the cells in the retina are constantly exposed to oxidative stress. Over time, that stress can gradually affect how well the eyes function. As I continued exploring this subject, I realized that many of the visual symptoms people experience later in life share similar patterns: blurred vision when reading small text, greater sensitivity to bright light, difficulty adjusting to darkness when driving at night. These experiences can feel frustrating and even worrying, especially for people who have relied on clear vision throughout their lives. What fascinated me most during this research was the growing evidence that nutrition may play a meaningful role in protecting the eyes. Certain nutrients appear to support the body's natural defenses against oxidative stress, helping the retina maintain its delicate balance. According to Dr. Ethan Walker, some of the most important compounds for the eyes are carotenoids, known as lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds act almost like natural filters within the eye. They accumulate in the retina and help protect it from high-energy light, while also supporting visual clarity. Researchers have studied them for years because of their potential role in maintaining eye health as we age. But where do these nutrients come from? That question led me to something surprisingly simple. Many of the foods richest in lutein and zeaxanthin are common vegetables that have been part of traditional diets for generations. Among them, one of the most frequently discussed by researchers is spinach. Spinach contains a remarkable combination of nutrients that are beneficial for the eyes. It is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, but it also contains vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These vitamins function as antioxidants, helping protect the cells of the eye from oxidative damage. Dr. Ethan Walker often points out that foods like spinach provide the body with compounds that support the retina's natural defense system. When consumed regularly as part of a balanced diet, these nutrients may contribute to maintaining healthy vision over time. At this point in my research, I realized that many people searching for information about their eyesight are often looking for practical guidance. They want to understand what they can actually do in their daily lives to protect their vision. For those who want to learn how to improve vision, reduce blurry sight, and discover habits that help protect eye health over time, we left a complete guide in the first link in the description that expands naturally on everything we are discussing here. The goal of that resource is simply to help people explore the subject more deeply and understand the many factors that influence long-term eye health. As I continued learning from Dr. Ethan Walker's explanations, it became clear that spinach is not the only food that supports the eyes. Several other foods contain nutrients that contribute to visual health. Leafy greens like kale and broccoli are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. Carrots provide beta-carotene, which the body can convert into vitamin A. Eggs contain carotenoids that are easily absorbed by the body, while certain fish provide omega-3 fatty acids that help support the surface of the eye and tear production. All of these nutrients work together in a complex system that protects the eye from daily stress. Because our eyes are constantly exposed to light and environmental factors, they rely on these protective compounds to maintain their function. One of the most important ideas that Dr. Ethan Walker emphasizes is that protecting vision is not about a single miracle solution. Instead, it involves consistent habits that support the body's natural systems. Balanced nutrition, proper rest, and awareness of how the eyes function can all play roles in maintaining visual health. If you want to discover practical ways to maintain clear vision, avoid cataracts, and learn which vitamins help support eye health, we placed a simple guide in the first link in the description that summarizes everything in a clear and practical way. For many people, simply understanding how nutrition influences the eyes can be the first step toward making better choices for long-term vision. What I found most inspiring during this journey is the realization that aging does not necessarily mean losing the ability to see clearly. While certain changes are natural, the body also has remarkable systems designed to protect and maintain its most important functions. The eyes, perhaps more than any other sense, shape how we experience the world around us. The ability to read a favorite book, recognize a loved one's face, or watch a sunset in vivid color is something most of us deeply value. Learning from experts like Dr. Ethan Walker helped me understand that protecting this ability often begins with simple, everyday choices, like paying attention to the foods we eat and the nutrients that support our health. If you found this exploration helpful and want to continue learning about natural ways to protect your vision, consider subscribing to the channel. Future videos will continue exploring the science of eye health, nutrition, and the small habits that may help preserve clear vision for many years to come.